Good evening, guys. Once again, welcome to South Africa Lately, a channel that discusses South African trending news. We do, however, grab here and there from international news when it is trending enough to be brought here. Do you remember the times when we used to see South African girls being tricked into becoming mules, or maybe agreeing to be mules, and they travel to these countries and would see them getting arrested in countries like Brazil or Mexico, But guess what? The party's in South Africa now. We are arresting people from Mexico. We are arresting Brazilians being mules, bringing drugs into South Africa. Whenever you see a mule, you must know that the chances are bigger drugs are getting through wherever. Maybe they are going out, or maybe they are coming in, because one way or the other, the chances are the mule would be sacrificed for a bigger consignment, right? So, I would like us to read the story about these two people that have been arrested in South Africa. One from Brazil, one from Mexico. Yesterday, I think it was Mexico, and today is Brazil, or yesterday was Brazil and today. Either way, but there's Brazil and Mexico from yesterday and today. You know what? This, yo. Anyway, let me not waste your time and your data. Let's just get into this. Let us read what South African Police Services has posted on X. South African Police Services posted an intelligence-driven operation led to uncover a drug laboratory with an estimated value of 100 million rand in Rietfontein, Gauteng on Wednesday, 27 November 2024, and arrested a 39-year-old Mexican national following extensive surveillance conducted on the premises. A multidisciplinary team comprising of the national and provincial organized crime investigation narcotics unit, national counter narcotics, deep sleuth and Western tactical response teams, and Western K9 unit obtained a search and seizure warrant. #drugs off the streets. Yeah, guys, why did they cover this person's face? And they continued to say the takedown led the team to seize various chemicals, drugs, manufacturing equipment, and final product, which was confirmed to be methamphetamine, commonly known as crystal meth or tick. The team also seized cash believed to be the proceeds of crime. Yo, guys. Now I'm speechless. They continued to post and say the suspect is expected to appear before the Atteridgeville Magistrate Court on charges of dealing in and manufacturing of drugs, as well as for the contravention of the Immigration Act. Can you believe it? An illegal immigrant that came through the airport. That will tell you that there are South Africans heavily involved in this whole thing. And you know what? We don't need soft hands to deal with our issues in South Africa. Anybody that is soft hands is not going to help us at this stage. So as you see there, those are the drugs that were confiscated, everything that was confiscated from there, man. Those are the photos that were posted by the South African Police Services on X. And I still don't understand why this guy's face is covered, because we have seen so many people being arrested and we have seen their faces. It is this guy and that lady, a 44-year-old that was arrested. Their faces we didn't see. The lady is facing the other way, we couldn't see her face. But anyway, the story that we are going to enter into now is that of a 44-year-old mule that was arrested at OR Tambo. Yay, Ninani, guys. So, South African Police Services posted a 44-year-old female Brazilian drug mule has been arrested at OR Tambo International Airport. The drug trafficker had just landed from Sao Paulo at 13 hours on Thursday, 28 November 2024. And you know what? She's not the first mule that has been arrested from Sao Paulo at OR Tambo. I'm talking about from September up to now. And they continued to post and said she was intercepted by SAP's intelligence and found with cocaine wrapped around her upper body. She faces a charge of drug trafficking and will appear before the Kempton Park magistrate soon. So we have not heard of her contravening any Immigration Act yet. But you know what? We don't know, because she just arrived. Maybe she would overstay. We don't know. But what I'm saying is that the party is in South Africa now. We arrest them here. Hey, guys, something is wrong somewhere. And they continued to say, that is South African Police Services, this is the second drug trafficker to be arrested with cocaine wrapped around their upper body torso this week. On Sunday, imagine, I didn't know this one. On Sunday, another Brazilian male drug trafficker was arrested and found in possession of 1.8 million rand of cocaine. OR Tambo International Airport police continue to sniff out drug traffickers as they learn, sending out a strong message that South Africa is not a playground for drug peddlers. Hashtag drugs off the streets. Hey, you know what? Forget the gibberish that they're speaking. We do look like a playground for drug traffickers right now. Yes, we do arrest them, but how did we get here? Look at this lady. Imagine. I wish they would arrest this lady so that she doesn't have an escape like many Africans that are facing the same thing, like in Brazil, or Mexico, in any other country that we have. In Thailand, we do have them there. So I hope she faces the same, because the horror stories that they tell. Please, 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 let us not handle this situation with soft hands. So what I'm saying is that, I even remember what Tatu Ukredo Muto once said, you know what, I'm giving up on South Africa. You look at such things and be like, you know what, our situation is hopeless. There's no need. Sometimes you don't even feel like praying for this country anymore, because what the heck is going on? But we don't stop praying, because we have children that we are raising in this beautiful country that is being made useless by those who are leading it. So we don't know, man. We need a new breed of leaders, people that know that South Africa has to be loved more. South Africa has to be protected more. South Africans have to be protected more. Even foreign nationals that are living in South Africa, I'm talking about legal now, foreign nationals that are living in South Africa must feel safe when they are here. They must feel safe, because you know what? All these things, they will eventually affect even the good tourism that we enjoy in South Africa, because tourism is also one of the things that South Africa is that contributes greatly economically in the economy of South Africa. So if that is messed up, because who would want to come to a country that they don't feel safe in? Anyway, I just want you to hear what Tatu Ukredo Muto once said many moons ago. And I'm here today, and I'm feeling exactly as he felt when he said this.
I'm tired. Let this country go to hell. That's for all I care. Because you speak and you are stoned as I was. You speak, you beg and steal.
And how South Africans are feeling about this whole thing. Let me read this one for you. And she was responding to South African Police Services. She said, I didn't witness the apartheid era, but if this illegal immigration problem started after 1994, then Nelson Mandela sold us a dream. On the next elections, we need to show the ANC that we are not our parents and our grandparents who will tolerate nonsense, because they gave us their freedom, quote unquote. And people are directly blaming the ANC, and I don't blame them, truth be told, and let us shame the devil. And this one responded to that one who is blaming the ANC and said, I always say this, you are correct, ANC sold this country so bad and bring so-called best constitution. I regret long time why I voted on those Mandela elections. ANC and Hamas are something else. And then I saw somebody asking below this post, this response, and said, what does Hamas have to do with it? You know, let me tell you something. If people sound paranoid, I don't blame anyone. I am paranoid myself. If people sound paranoid, somebody brought us here into this level of paranoia, and that person is none other than the African National Congress. And we cannot be held hostage because we were liberated, because this and this, because we are black. You know, we must side with blackness. You know, what are we getting from the blackness that we are always being called to, that we are always reminded that we are black? And you know what? I'm telling you right now that we are more divided as South African society than we were before. The racial card is galore. It's on steroids. So even those people that feel like they are entitled to our votes, what are they doing for us? Because when we look to the side that we are being called to, the side that we are not allowed to forget, that remember you are a black person, yo, the white man is your enemy, they have nothing in their hands for us. They have nothing. They have nothing. We don't feel safe. So if you don't feel safe, anything else does not make sense. So with that said, guys, I would like to say thank you for watching my videos. If you watched up to here, I really appreciate you for staying with me for this long. And thank you for watching the ads in full. And if you didn't, kindly do so next time you bump into my videos. And if time allows you, and maybe you're on Wi-Fi, kindly watch all the ads in full. Anyway, I appreciate you guys just for being here watching my videos, and do have the most beautiful night. See you in my next upload, perhaps tomorrow.